Hello all. In today's session, I am going to explain each type of user defined function with the help of an example and a related program. So let's begin. Now firstly, we should understand what is meant by actual parameters and formal parameters. Now, actual parameters, the values or variables passed while calling a function are called actual parameters. Means when a function is called in this manner and the parameters or the arguments which are passed in the function like 10 and 20, these are called as the actual parameters. Now these are the values 10 and 20. We can pass variables over here like integer x, comma y, and x and y will hold some value, so they can be called as actual parameters or arguments. Now formal parameters, these are the variables returned or declared in the function definition or prototype and receive their values when a call to that function is made. Now as you can see over here, this is the function definition or the function prototype. So return type is void add. Now here integer number 1 and number 2, these two are the formal parameters which are passed inside a function. Now these formal parameters, as you have seen over here, they are written or declared in the function definition or prototype. This is the function definition and we are written the parameters over here. These are called as the formal parameters and they will receive their value when the function is called. So when the actual parameters are passed, this number 1 and number 2 receives the values from the actual parameters. So when you have defined or declared a function, the parameters written are formal parameters, and while calling the function, whatever values or variables you specify, those will be the actual parameters. Now next, let's start with the first example or the first type of user defined function where the function has nothing to return, so it has a void return type and it has no parameters. So this is a very simple function where the function will not return anything and it does not have any parameters also. So here void introduction function, there are three printf statements: hi, my name is SBMP and how are you, and we end the function over here. As the function is void, it will not return anything, so there is no need to write the return statement in the function prototype or in this function definition. Now main function, inside main function, which if I need to call this introduction function, I just have to specify the name of the function in this manner, introduction, and then return 0, as the return type of integer is integer, so return 0 and end the program. So when you execute this program, this is the output which you will be able to see: hi, my name is SBMP and how are you. These three statements will be executed or displayed on the output screen. So this is the very basic and the first type of user defined function. Now next, creating a void function with parameters. Now the function will not return anything as the return type is void. Void means null, so it will not return anything. Now and it has some parameters. Now these are the formal parameters, and addition means I have to add these two numbers, number 1 and number 2. For now, when you are defining it, it does not carry any value. It will receive the value when this function is called. So for now I am just using it in this manner: integer sum, one variable we have taken sum, local variable to addition function, sum is equal to number 1 plus number 2. So here addition of number 1 and number 2 is taken and is put into some variable, and then we are printing it over here. Printf output is %d comma sum, and we are printing the output here itself because it is not going to return anything to the main function, as main is the calling function of addition. That means addition function is being called into the main function, so it will not return anything as the return type is void. Now inside main, as you can see, we have taken two variables, variable 1 and variable 2, and we are reading the values from the user. Enter number 1, we are reading it scanf %d comma ampersand var1. Then enter number 2, we are taking it in var2. Now we will call this function addition over here. So addition, and you need to pass two actual parameters, and two actual parameters are variable 1 and variable 2. So addition variable 1 comma variable 2. So variable 1, the value will be assigned into number 1, where 2 value will be assigned into number 2, and the addition will be performed, and it will be inside your variable sum. And then when you call this function, and when you run this program, the output will be in this manner: enter number 1, enter number 2. The user will enter both the numbers 100 and 120, and then you are displaying the output in this manner: %d 220. As the function will be called addition function, the control will be transferred over here. All the statements will be executed of the addition function, and control will be returned back to the next statement in the main function. Now third, creating a non-void user defined function with no parameters. Now as you can see, it is a non-void function. That means the return type is other than void, that is integer. The return type is integer over here. It is a non-void and it does not carry any parameters, so no parameters, but the return type is integer. So we are taking here integer sum, integer var1, var2. We are reading the variables, so the value of the variables here only. So enter number 1, enter number 2, then it will perform the addition. Sum is equal to var1 plus var2, and then it will return sum. Now this statement is very important: return sum. Sum is of type integer, and this function, the return type of this function is integer. That means at the end of the function we have to return an integer value. So we are returning the integer value, which is sum over here. Now when you will call this function inside main, integer result res is equal to addition. Now you are calling this function addition over here. Now addition function is going to return something, so its calling will be in this manner: you call the function and you assign the value into a variable which will hold the returned value. Now the calling function of addition is main, so whatever value addition returns will be returned to the main function. So inside the main function we are taking one variable integer res equal to, we are assigning the value which is returned by the addition function into res variable. So addition function is returning sum, so whatever is the sum, that is put into res variable over here. This is very important. This is how the non-void function differs from the void function in its calling manner. So calling of a non-void function will be in this manner: whatever value it returns, it is to be assigned into some value, into some variable. So and then we'll display it: result of addition is, and res, we are printing the result over here. So when you execute this program, how the program will be executed? First, always first it goes into main. Here in main it sees integer res is equal to addition. It sees the function call, it will go on the definition of the function, then it will execute the first statement, which is printf enter 1, enter number 1. So you enter the first number, that is 100. As you can see over here, first number is entered, then it will ask for the number 2, enter number 2, then you put the number 2 over here, then it performs the addition and returns the value sum. Then this sum is carried by the addition function and it is stored into res over here in this statement, and now we will print this res value. So result of addition is res, and that is your last statement in the output. As you can see, result of addition is equal to 200. So in this manner, a function, non-void function with no parameters, can be created. Now next and the last type of a function is creating a non-void function with parameters. Now as you can see over here, the return type of the function is integer, which is a non-void, and there are two parameters, formal parameters, integer number 1 and number 2. First we'll see the prototype or the definition of the function. So integer sum we have declared one variable sum is equal to number 1 plus number 2, and then we are returning. This is very important, as a return type is integer, so we need to return something, so return sum. We are returning this sum over here. Now this is the function definition of addition. Now inside main we have two variables, integer var1 var2. Now first we'll read the values of var1 and var2. So printf enter the number 1, we read the value using scanf, like in var1 variable, then you are reading the number 2 in var2. So we have both the numbers with us. Now we'll call this function addition. So addition, and we'll specify var1 and var2 over here. So addition, first is var1, second actual parameter is var2. Now this function is going to return the sum of these two actual parameters. So we need integer variable, and we have taken one integer variable. So integer res is equal to addition var1 comma var2. It will be assigned into res. We should declare integer res over here, and then call res is equal to addition var1 comma var2. Now here it will then you print the output in this manner, result, and then end the main. When you execute the program, this will be your output. First it will go to this statement, enter the number 1. So number 1 user will enter suppose 100, enter number 2, the user may enter 120, and then we are calling the function addition. So result is equal to addition var1 comma var2. var1, the value of var1 is 100, the value of var2 is 120. These are the actual parameters. This it will go over here on the function definition, and it will execute. Sum is equal to num1 plus num2. Now num1 holds the value of var1, num2 holds the value of var2. We add these two numbers, and the result is stored into sum variable, and sum is returned, and we hold we store the returned value of sum into res, and then we will display it over here. So printf output res, and that is the last statement, output res, the value of result is 220, as it is the addition of these two numbers. So in this manner you can declare, define and call all four types of functions, out of which two are non-void functions and two are void function. We should remember the call of void function and non-void function is different, because void function does not return anything, but non-void function returns some value, and it needs to be stored in some variable of the type which is the return type of a function. So if the function return type of the function is integer, so the calling of the function should be assigned into some integer variable, as you have seen in the above example. Integer result equal to, or integer res is equal to, we are calling the function addition number var1 comma var2, because addition returns integer value, so we are storing that value into integer result. So in this manner the calling of the functions differ if it is a non-void function or it is a void function. I hope it is clear to all. If you have any doubts, please mention in the comment section, and thank you for watching.